Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. And if you like this type of content, hit that thumbs up button, like the video, and if you're new, subscribe and hit the notification bell for when I post, and when you get notified, you'll get notified. If you hit that notification bell, you will be notified when my next videos will be coming out. All right. So right now I have for August 1st. And actually August 1st, yes. So August 1st at 12:25. Yeah, I'm recording this on July 31st, Wednesday, July 31st. And tomorrow the moon will be moving into Cancer. We have the sun at 10 degrees of Leo, Venus at 25 degrees of Leo, Venus in Leo at 25 degrees here, almost 26, which will be making a square to Uranus. Where's Uranus? There it is, at 26 degrees. So that will be coming up very soon. You probably feel that energy right now, but that'll be exact on August 2nd, the next day, August 2nd. Yeah, you see, Venus is already at 27 degrees on August 2nd at this time. So, if we go back to out in hours, when it's exact, Uranus in Taurus, Venus in Leo, they square each other. Yep, they're making a square to each other on the 2nd. You'll feel it today and tomorrow, and probably 2 days after that. So yeah, actually this is going to be an interesting explosion of relationship energy, possibly, or money situations that may explode or implode. Uranus is unpredictable that way. You can either implode or explode, or be very bring abundance to you, or actually just bring up some unexpected, unpredictable energy here, dealing with Venus of money and love, and abundance and things you desire. Okay. And then let's move on to August 3rd. My days. August 3rd actually is my older brother's birthday. Happy birthday to him on August 3rd, on Saturday. And we are getting closer to a new moon in Leo at this time. Mercury is slowing down, still slowing down. It won't be retrograde until the 4th. So we'll move that to the 4th, because actually first we have the new moon. Yes, this is going to be in order. First comes the new moon in Leo. Yep, see, these are close together. New moon in Leo in the early morning on the 4th. Venus is at 29 degrees, making an in conjunction to well, not quite opposing, it's out of sign. It's an out of sign opposition here. That's a quincunx or in conjunction, yes. With Pluto, Venus and Pluto, and then it's making an aspect to Neptune, I believe. Right? And and in conjunction or quincunx, whichever they call also a quincunx or in conjunction to Neptune. So there may be some thing that you're not seeing clearly. You've got those rose-colored glasses on that making you not see everything for what they are at the moment. And then we'll move this in a few more hours when Venus moves into Virgo and Mercury goes retrograde. Because Venus will go into Virgo before Mercury goes retrograde. See here. Venus is now in Virgo in the evening, and Mercury is not retrograde yet. So let's move this another hour and another hour. And there you have it. Mercury retrograde at 4 degrees 6 minutes on August 4th. Not October 4th, not October, August. My video, I said October. Sorry about that. August 4th. Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. It's, yeah. Uranus is already freaking things or mucking things up, screwing things up for me already here. Oh, good grief. All right, so yes, here we are at, okay. I'm going to show you exactly, there you are, at 9:57 p.m. on the West Coast, Pacific Daylight Time. Mercury will be going retrograde. Or on the 5th, if you're on the East Coast. August 5th, if you're in the New York area, Florida, yeah, East Coast. From Maine to Florida is the East Coast. Anywhere near there, Mercury will be retrograde on the 5th. Where I am in San Francisco, it will be at 9:57 p.m. So at 12:57 on the East Coast, a.m., Mercury will go as retrograde. And let's see. We had a new moon, yes. Venus conjuncts the moon, did conjunct the moon, make a conjunction to the moon until it moved into Virgo. So Mars is moving closer to Jupiter. By the 14th of August, they'll be conjunct. So these planets will be making interesting aspects. Let's see. So on tomorrow, okay, so first, the sun, although the sun will be making a trine to the north node and a sextile to the south node on the 1st. The sun trines the north node and sextiles the south node. So we have a nodal or destined or fated things that will feel like it's been fated, or fate has stepped in to help. And then on the 2nd of August, we have Venus square Uranus. I showed you that. Where Venus squared Uranus. Venus was in Pisces, in Leo, Uranus in Taurus, when they were at 26 degrees on the 2nd. We spoke about that. On the 3rd, on August 3rd, Mars will be making a sextile to the north node. So we'll take action with things that are feeling that we may be taking action toward our fate. And then on the 4th, I showed you, first comes the new moon, Venus moves into Virgo, and Mercury goes retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde will go until it's going to go back to Leo on the 14th or 15th, 14th, 15th of August, and then it keeps going back till August 20. Oh, wait, no. 7th, 28th. Yeah. And then it's going to be in the shadow period until September 11th, when, Mercury is back at 4 degrees. It's out of its shadow period, September 11th. So let's go back to the 4th. Okay, so moving on to the 5th. The moon will be moving into Virgo. Sometime on the 5th. No, not September 5th. August 5th. August 5th, the moon is in Virgo. On the 6th is the same. So we're going to be doing a lot of analyzing, rethinking, re-evaluating, maybe even rewriting something, or or editing something that you've written. It's a good time to edit things at this time. If you're writing a book, editing is the best time with a Mercury retrograde, where you revisit the things you've done and revise, revamp, redo. And so, yes, Mercury retrograde. Although not the best time to sign a contract or commit to a contract of any kind with Mercury retrograde, because when it goes back, when it comes back to this part of the chart, you'll be redoing everything that happened between Leo season and now, August 4th, 5th. So yes, then we have the 6th, more of the same, nothing's different, nothing's changed. And then the 7th, we have Sun is making a sextile to Jupiter. The Sun is making a well, it will be making, let's do this in hours, when this is at actually 15 degrees. When the Sun is at 15 degrees and Jupiter is at 15 degrees. And 35 minutes. So there we go. August 7th. 15 degrees 35, Venus, Sun 15:35, and Jupiter 15, well, 32, but it's getting there. Yeah. So yes, on the 7th, we have a sextile between the Sun and Jupiter, which is a great thing. Sextile, that's a very good aspect. There's some effort that will be needed. And also, Mercury will be conjoined with Venus at 3 degrees. Mercury and Venus. So yeah, actually it's lots of communication, but be sure to communicate via in person. I wouldn't text at the moment. I wouldn't text anybody because there may tend to be misunderstandings, or people may misread how you misread your text in some way on the, well, all through the Mercury retrograde. And then, so yeah, it's not a great time to do that because Mars and Jupiter are Mercury ruled, and Mercury is in the sign it rules, and it's retrograde. And we have Venus conjunct Mercury, or Mercury conjunct Venus. Keep the text messages precise. If you need to text, make sure you have read the text before you send it. So as if you can, you may need to read it aloud to yourself and see if it's exactly what you want written. No fast texts and send. No, not the best time to do that. But phone call would be best because you get to hear the tone and the delivery of the conversation much more clearly. And yeah, that's my advice with this whole month of August till September 11th. So yeah, communications will not be fun. All right, so we're moving on to this, to the 8th. The moon is in Libra. Well, it's a good thing that moon is in Libra. It'll be a peaceful moon, although it's making opposition, or it's forming an opposition to the North Node and conjunction to the South Node. So something that you may be feeling that something is fate, it may step in if you have that feeling of that. And then, yeah, for the next 2 days or 2.5 days, the 11th and then the 12th, we all have the Venus moon, moon in Libra. The moon will be in Libra at this time, and it'll be making trines to Mars and Jupiter, and these few couple days from the 8th to the 10th, and then on the 11th, well, and also maybe the 11th too, but on the 11th, the moon moves into Scorpio, bringing intense emotions. Scorpio bringing intense emotions here, and it doesn't fare well with Gemini or Libra or Virgo here, because they will be making well, this will make a sextile, but Virgo usually does not like all the this intensity. They'll have to take some effort to try not to let the intense emotions get to them. And it's in conjunct Gemini. These planets, Mars and Jupiter in Gemini. So yeah, because actually these Mars and Jupiter will not see or well, it may not even feel this energy because it's not in their radar. It's like they have blinders on, and yeah, they just will deflect all emotional, deep emotions. So yeah, Geminis will have this square though to Venus, to Mars, which is coming up in the middle of August, or towards the end of August. And then we have the 13th moon. The moon moves into Sagittarius. We'll be feeling more like needing to take some action, or needing, or you may have this philosophical or even emotions will be philosophical. You'll be more, it may be even metaphysical too, because Sagittarius is like the guru, or the say the guy who with the sage advice, the magi. And Mars is getting closer to Jupiter here on the 14th. Yep, actually, yeah. Jupiter has just moved over a minute, 1641, 1640 on August 14th. We have the Mars Jupiter conjunction, where this is like a reset button to take action. But with Mercury retrograde at 0 degrees of Virgo, it may be frustrating to say the least, because August is going to be a very frustrating month with Mercury retrograde all month long. And then on the 15th, Mercury goes back into Leo at the 29th degree. It's still retrograde, August 15th. And also, the moon will be moving into Capricorn later that day on the 15th. Let's move this days. And what else is there going on here? Well, the moon will be conjunct Pluto on the 18th or the 17th. Let's see, move this out into hours. 2 hours. Okay. All right, so yeah, on the 17th, Saturday the 17th. The moon will be conjunct Pluto, bringing some interesting things into the mix here. So yeah, the Venus, the moon at 0 degrees 17 minutes, Pluto 0 17. We're not even, and we're still in Leo season. The sun is still in Leo. So Mercury is still retrograde in Leo. And okay, so let's go on to 18, 19, well, the 20th. Venus is opposed to Saturn. On the, yeah. Venus will be opposing Saturn very soon at 17:30. Okay, 17:31. Whoops. Seventeen, 17:29. Yeah, 17:25. This is close, getting close, exact, almost exact. Not sure if it'll get exact, but Venus at 32. Okay. Saturn 17:29, 17:28. Well, if you go a few minutes, seconds, I guess, it'll be exact. Venus will be opposing Saturn on August 19th. And we're still in Leo season. Whew. Yep. Venus is in fall. It's fall, not really at home in the sign of Virgo, because Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces and ruled by Venus. Venus is ruled by a Libra, which it'll be moving into next month, and also rules Taurus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, and yeah, so it's not really not feeling at home here in in Virgo. And it won't be feeling at home for a while. Venus will be taking stock of things, cleaning. Venus will be doing all kinds of organizing stuff. And yeah, so the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, August 23rd. the sun finally moves into Virgo. August 22nd or 23rd. Let's move this back into a few hours. Is it the 22nd? Yes. The sun will be 0 degrees, 0 minutes on the 22nd. 0 minutes. Well, 46 seconds, but it's at 0 degrees, 0 minutes on the 22nd of August. So we're now in Virgo season for the second half of August, where Venus, or I'm sorry, Mercury is still retrograde in Leo. And so, yeah. Let's go ahead. When will Mercury meet the sun? Anytime soon. No, the sun will enter Libra before Mercury can get even close to it. So yeah, actually this is like 8 degrees, not 8 or 9 degrees away. Maybe no. 7 or 8 degrees away from the sun. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Libra of September. So interesting how we went through all of that. And we're going to go back to August 1st. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything, but yeah, it's going to be a very frustrating month of August. And I will come back with another yeah, this video will be way too long if I do every sign. So that'll be another video. All signs is coming up next for this Mercury retrograde. All right, and with that, I think well, I'm gonna pull just 3 cards for this week, August 1st through the 7th. 3 cards for the week of August. The first, August 7th. Not a video without tarot cards at the end, right? Especially in one of my videos. So with that, we'll see. I'm using the Light Seers deck because Lord knows that we need some light to shed some light on this situation in the month for the month of August. So 1, 2, 3. We have the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, ooh, and the Tower. Well, with these 3 cards, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Well, we're on a journey for abundance, a journey toward manifesting something, and this journey is going to be taking on a lot of intellectual thought and taking some time. We're actually climbing the mountain, but we have the Tower card here, which is, I think, a warning as to do not climb too fast to get to that, or you'll have to redo everything. Everything will come tumbling down with the Mercury retrograde coming up for you this week. So tread lightly, think things through. Yeah. Actually make your plans ahead of time. Take your time. Actually, there could be even delays with this, because yeah, delays may occur, or I'm not saying they will occur. Mercury retrograde always brings a delay of some sort. Either a delay in a message that you need to hear, or a delay with delivery of something that's being delivered. Could be a post, or a or if you're waiting to hear from somebody, that may take some time with this Mercury retrograde. Now, well, from August 4th or 5th, depending on where you are in the world, if you're on the East or West Coast, yeah, expect delays and frustration and tower moments to occur if you're not careful, and tread lightly, and make sure you get your point across to people. My suggestion is stay away from text messages, and use your if you need to talk to somebody, call them directly. I wouldn't I'm not answering my text messages until September 11th. If anybody wants to text me, I'm not answering them, just to let you know out there. You know, I know some of you who may text me. Sorry in advance. So just to a heads up for you there, I will not be answering text messages all of August and into September. So until then, all right. I'll see you next time. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian, and I will be seeing you next time. Hit that thumbs up button to like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified when when a new video of mine comes up. And thanks for watching. Bye.